Okay, so 26% of all firms are owned by women. You're phoning a local business, assuming the national percentage is true in your area. Okay, so if you're phoning local businesses, they don't come out and say this, but let's assume that they're all random. Then here's business one, business two, business three, and I'm setting it up like this because the probability of all three of them being owned by women is found by just multiplying the probability that each is owned by a woman. That's because of the rule of independence. If you're randomly sampling these businesses, then picking, business A, here, we'll call it business one, and finding out that it's owned by a woman, that doesn't impact whether business two is going to be owned by a woman or not, right? Like if you listed all 20 restaurants in your town, you randomly picked restaurant number 7, found out it wasn't owned by a woman. Well, finding out it wasn't owned by a woman doesn't impact the chances that restaurant 12 is going to be owned by a woman, right? And so that's the rule of independence. And the rule of independence says that if two events are independent, two events A and B are independent, then the probability of both of them happening, this is the probability of both of them happening, is equal to the probability of the first one happening at all times the probability that the second one happens at all. And so here we're just extending that. Now we have 3 probabilities instead of 2. So it's 0.26 times 0.26 times 0.26. So it's 0.26 to the third power if you like it like that. Oops. And then, so I'm going to copy this to my clipboard. There it is 3 times. So the probability is 0.017. Doesn't tell you where to round. So there's the full probability. As a percentage, that's about 1.8%.